This program is presented by QubicaAMF, making bowling amazing.
This is it. It's the 2026 Bowling Promotion Tour's QubicaAMF Masters Championship match. Today's contest features PBA Touring Pro Tim Foy Jr. coming off a win against last year's champ Kenny B.O. He's against the top seed Simon Hrusovsky from Slovakia. We're here on lanes 21 and 2 at the Malo Bowling Center in La Meziere, France, as Hrusovsky gets ready to start the match on the left lane. I'm Bruce Hall, and along with Marc Chavet, we provide the international commentary for this year's Bowling Promotion Tour. Here is Hrusovsky. He's a backup player, and the ball goes out to the edge and turns hard to the pocket and goes Brooklyn. He's throwing that 78 hardness black hammer urethane ball, and it does cross over. That left lane has been drier for the left-handers, but he starts off with a strike, and now we'll have our first look at 39-year-old Tim Foy, as we said, coming off a 233-192 win against Kenny B.O., and he flushes the first shot. Tim has switched balls. He had a game-breaker 5 last game, and looks like this time he's going with a hammerhead. Tim had a wonderful year on tour last year. He had 6 top 5 finishes. He was 5th in points and 6th in earnings. He had a 224.5 average. He won a USBC Eagle in 2024, and he was the PBA Eastern Region Player of the Year that year. For the Bowling Promotion Tour qualifying, he averaged 227.55, just 20 pins shy of Simon Hrusovsky. So Tim Foy brings a wealth of experience, and clearly would be, you'd have to believe, the favorite. Hrusovsky, this is his first time bowling in the Bowling Promotion Tour. So Foy gets his second shot out on that left lane and strikes again, and Foy looks to be absolutely dialed in. And look at that compact swing. He's down through the shot, all that leverage on the ball as it goes through the pocket perfectly, and that's 10 back. 2 perfect strikes to kick things off for Tim Foy. Here's 21-year-old Hrusovsky. He's averaging 220 outside of his qualifying leading BPT showing this year. He has a couple of notable finishes in the 2023 European Youth Championships and has won several team championships within Slovakia. And here's his backup offering on the right lane, and that comes in light for the 3-6-9 combination. And Hrusovsky is coming off the left side of the lane where we saw Kenny B.O. throw back-to-back 190 games on that side. He never really opened it up like the right side has opened up for Tim Foy. But let's see if Hrusovsky can loosen things up a bit and start stringing some strikes here, which I think he might need against Tim Foy. So Hrusovsky is going to go after this 3-6-9 combination. He will throw the backup ball to that spare combination. Definitely advantage going after that spare that way as a righty. And goes cross lane, and no problem on the conversion. Our oil pattern today is custom made for these TV finals. It's 41 feet of length, 7.86 to 1 ratio, and a rather light 23.8 mils of oil. You can see how far left Tim Foy is after the 7th match bowled on this pattern. And Hrusovsky, again, as we said, only the 3rd game bowled on the left side of the lane. And let's see if he can start striking here. That left lane hooking quite a bit more than the right lane for the left-handers or for the backup bowlers. Previous matches, Kenny B.O. defeated Christopher Berg Nilsson 195-165 before losing to Foy. But before that, Berg Nilsson shot 265 in his first match against Arthur Willeman. And there's another high hit for Hrusovsky on the left lane, and I think he made a little bit of a move, but not enough. He definitely got it further left, but look at it make that sharp break in the mid lane through the beak, and he's going to get 9 there, just a 4-pin. Could have been much worse. And you can see he really rips through that ball on the backup side, so he's got quite a bit of power as a backup player. Now he's going to go with the full thumb in the ball for the spare shot. Opens up and crosses lane as a right-hander and goes across and converts the 4-pin. So spare shot there for Hrusovsky, but unfortunately Tim Foy, starting with the double, already has the 11-pin lead. Foy out on tour right now with the PBA Tour. And there's another shot on the right lane, and he turns up and he stuffs another one. That's the front 3 for Tim Foy, and boy, does he look dialed in and comfortable. Tim is probably as hard on himself as any bowler we've seen. He can be very critical of himself, and he's always pushing himself to do better and make better shots. And he's got to be semi-happy with that one because it was absolutely perfect. So I think he's going to certainly stay with that hammerhead. It is his first time here from the Bowling Promotion Tour, but with all the TV experience he has, as we said, he made 6 TV shows last year on the PBA Tour, the PBA National Tour, and I don't think the TV lights are intimidating him really at all here in the Bowling Promotion Tour. Foy for 4 in a row now, gets it out, turns it up, and little light mixer and gets the swisher, and the messenger comes over and takes out the 10. Boy, this ball came in light again. The left lane has been a little bit more oily, so it comes up later in the pocket. You could see how he just kind of waved his hands down. He says, I didn't really deserve that one. That's classic Tim Foy right there, you know, saying I really got a great break on that one. He's very humble when it comes to what he deserves and what he feels he's accomplished. Now Hrusovsky staring in the teeth of a 31-pin deficit already. And can he get back into this match? He better start stringing strikes quickly, especially figuring out that left lane. He strikes on the right lane. Good shot there. And comes up high enough. He came up light on that lane before, and now he's been high on the left lane twice time. Look at this ball come up and shred the rack. That ball's turning hard towards the pocket. He's got a lot of rotation on that ball and a lot of power, this 21-year-old. And you can see how he just rips through that ball on the backup side. Boy, that's got to be one of the most powerful backup bowlers in the world today, I'd have to say, because there really aren't that many. A lot of the two-handers just go with their normal release, but here's a two-handed backup bowler, so clearly one of the most powerful backup balls out there. Now, can he figure out this left lane? He's come high twice on this lane. Can he make the adjustment? He gets it out pretty far out to the left and comes up and absolutely stuffs it. Key shot there for Hrusovsky because it shows that he has figured out this left lane. Watch how far this ball goes out to the left, and it has no trouble getting back to the pocket. Good move there by Simon. Had to make the adjustment halfway through the game. He's in the 5th frame. He's got a double, cut it to 21 pins. And here is Foy looking for the front 5. And no doubt about that one. There has only that swisher in the 4th were there any doubt about any of these strikes. And Foy is just dialed in. Look at how he just rips through that shot. Gets low to the line and nice and compact. And look at that ball turning, and it just, you can see it doesn't deflect at all. It just goes straight through the pins. And boy, he is absolutely dialed in. Tim Foy, Crystal Elliott, and Christopher and Amy Viali, Americans that have come over for the Bowling Promotion Tour this year. And Tim gets over there, and no mixer on that one. He absolutely stuffs that one. Great shot there by Foy. Watch this. Nice and steady at the line, rips up through it. And look at that. He likes it, he likes it, he likes it. He's not waving that one off. He was happy with that shot. That's about as happy as Tim gets with a release there. So we're very happy to announce the formation of PBA France, and congratulations to Bruno Bidone, who is the sponsor and organizer of the Bowling Promotion Tour, creating the new PBA France. And there are, in the works, as I hear, 3 PBA events coming at the end of 2026, one of which is going to be equivalent of a national title like the Lucky Larson is. So we're really excited to hear some details about that. Oh, and then Hrusovsky comes up with another good shot on lane 22, but it comes up for a week 7. And I'll tell you right now, look at that rack. Look at how the 2-pin is over. Look at the gap between the 2 and the 4. And that is not helping him carry that 7-pin. And that's the kind of a rack sometimes you might want to re-rack, but he went ahead and shot it and paid the price for the week 7. Might have been a week 7 anyway, but you know, the rack certainly doesn't help. Now Hrusovsky will go with his regular grip and go across and convert the 7-pin. Unfortunately, he was only able to get the lead down to 21 with that double, but then Foy brought it back up to 41 or 42 now with the front 6. Yep, Foy staring at 150. He's got a perfect game going, front 6, and Simon just 108. He's got 248 possible now, with Tim possible 300. And now, can he capitalize on the left lane again? He does. Good shot. He adjusted to that lane, made 2 good shots on it, and got 2 strikes. If not for that week 7, we would have a heck of a match here. But he does get the strike there. And now Foy, with the front 6, could really just crack this match open. If he can get these next 2, that would give him the front 8, and then he'd be in the 250s anyway. And the most Hrusovsky can do is 248, and he gets that one. Another absolutely no doubt flush strike for Tim Foy. Boy, is he dialed in, my goodness. Look at this, just a carbon copy of his last shots, and he likes that one. Look at this, 10 back. You can't even see a pin at all in the gutter anywhere, just flushing them, every one of them, what they call vortex flush shots. And check out the Bowling Promotion Tour website if you get a chance. You can check out the tour that's going to be coming up for 2026. As we mentioned, PBA France will have some events there. The Bowling Promotion Tour will be coming back. And there's another perfect shot for the front 8 for Tim Foy. Watch this. There's another one. He comes back and he says, oh, another perfect one. He just turns away and ho-hum, going about his business. And every shot perfectly flush. The only one of any doubt was the 4th frame when he had a little bit of a mixer and a messenger come across and take out the 10. The rest have been absolutely flush. And Foy will be stepping up in the 9th and 10th to go for a perfect 300 game. And here is Hrusovsky. I suggest you strike out, Simon, if you want any chance in this match. And he comes up and gets the strike. There you go. This time the 7-pin went out. It didn't go as a week 7. You can see it's going to get slapped here a little bit. Look at that release. Very solid. Very good balance at the line. And stares it down. And certainly gets the hit. And Hrusovsky, we've got to say he's still alive, because Tim could have a calamity hit him in the 9th and 10th to go down to 248, but doubtful. Pretty sure Tim Foy has it locked up at this point, but Hrusovsky needs this strike to have any chance at all. He struck the last 2 times on this lane. It's the drier lane. Can he project it out to the left and get it out? He does. It looks good. Comes up. Oh, he got it too far left. And he comes up late for the 8 count. He leaves the 3-5, and that is going to do it. It's going to be Tim Foy winning the 2026 Bowling Promotion Tour QubicaAMF Masters Series. Congratulations, Tim. Now the question is, can he finish it off with the perfect 300 game? And Hrusovsky goes ahead and completes the spare shot. And now it's just a victory lap for Tim Foy. Although knowing him, he's not going to treat this shot any different than any of the others. He just get up, go about his business, stay compact at the line, make a good shot, and there he will go. Please stay tuned after we're done here. Marc Chavet will interview both of our competitors. And another perfect high flush strike for Tim Foy. Front 9. There we go. 3 away from perfect 300 on Bowling Promotion Tours TV series. Look at this. And he knows he got through it well. He rips up through the shot, turn it up, and poof. Oh hum. Another strike for the front 9 for Tim Foy. Yeah, looks like we might have a slight ball return delay here. Just trying to maybe icing out the kicker there maybe a little bit. But if I know Foy, it will not bother him a bit. He's going to get up, and he's going to just make 3 perfect shots here, I predict, but maybe I've been wrong. That might be the kiss of death, the announcer's kiss of death. But here's Foy's first shot in the 10th, going for 300, and comes up. Yes! Gets the first one. There we go, front 10 for Tim Foy. And right over the 4th arrow and turns it up. Every ball just dead flush in the pocket. Unbelievable performance by Foy. And certainly using the way that the earlier competitors had opened up these lanes. And congratulations to all of our Bowling Promotion Tour QubicaAMF Masters finalists, which included Crystal Elliott, Christopher Vialli, Arnois Ambiel, Christopher Berg-Nielsen. And here's the second shot in the 10th for Foy. Oh, and he gets the slap on the 10, and he gets the 7 to go. Look at this. Oh, wow, what a hit. A lot of times you leave the 7 pin on this hit. He blows the rack and blows the 5 into the 7 and gets it for the front 11. There we go. Here it is for a perfect 300 on the Bowling Promotion Tours Master Series Championship match. Come on, Tim, stay calm. Even Tim Foy has to be just a little bit nervous on this shot. He gets up, he strokes it. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, perfect strike! Perfect 300 for Tim Foy. Raises the arms. Simon Hrusovsky is filming it, and he goes back to take some kudos from the crowd. Tim Foy Jr. throwing a perfect 300 on the Bowling Promotion Tours QubicaAMF Masters Series Championship. There's our referee, Philippe Sionville, giving the standing ovation to Tim Foy, and why not? Completely justified in a high 10 there. And now we'll watch Hrusovsky finish things off here by leaving a 6 pin, and there is Sionville talking to Tim Foy, and Tim can raise the championship trophy here for the 2026 Bowling Promotion Tours QubicaAMF Masters Series. Thank you all for tuning in and being with us as part of this very exciting stepladder with the perfect finish by Tim Foy. And thank you so much to Bruno Bidone for producing this series and organizing the Bowling Promotion Tour. He does so much for bowling in France and throughout Europe and really throughout the world. Thanks so much to him, and for Marc Chavet, who will interview both of our competitors after this match is over. And again, I'm Bruce Hall, and it's my privilege to call the international version of these Bowling Promotion Tour matches. And here is Hrusovsky's last shot, and that's going to flush strike for 215. And not a terrible game by Hrusovsky, but it gets run over by the perfecto, the 300 game from Tim Foy Jr. Congratulations, Tim, and we will see you out on tour, my friend. And there we go. I think we're going to catch up on some great shots that we saw here through the match. And there, Tim and Simon catching up there a little bit, and quick chat there and there. So let's check out some shots in the match. Here's Hrusovsky going Brooklyn, if you will. That was his very first shot of the match. And here is Foy's first shot of the match, and he stuffs it. Here's Hrusovsky, I think. Yes, he flushes that one and that's his first strike on the right lane. And Tim, every shot just about looks the same and blows him away. And why don't we look at the final one for the Perfecto? And there's the 300 for Tim Foy Jr., 2026 Bowling Promotion Tour QubicaAMF Masters Champion. Here's some stats. Hrusovsky shoots .215. He gets 6 strikes. Certainly not a bad game, and 5 spares, no opens. .215, but certainly not enough for the Perfecto. Never seen this statistic before. 12 strikes, 100% strikes, 300 game for Tim Foy. Congratulations, Tim. We'll see you out on tour. And once again, thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for Marc Chavet's interview with our competitors.
Simon, what can you say? I mean, this was a tremendous final, but going up against the reflection of perfection, 300 out of a maximum possible 300, can't do much against that.
Yeah, I'm really happy for the team because he played amazing the whole week, actually. And he's a big inspiration, and bowling 300 game in the finals, it's amazing. And about my game, I felt pretty good. I had a little bit bad execution from the start, but after that I played what I could. Pins gave me what it gave me, and yeah, I couldn't really do anything about the 300 game. So yeah, that's it.
And Simon, it brings an end also to the Bowling Promotion Tour. It was a tremendous adventure, multiple days, many different cities, meeting a whole bunch of people. I mean, it was quite simply put, just a beautiful adventure that you were able to live for about a week or so.
Definitely, it was a beautiful adventure. The sanders were really, really, really nice. We need more of them in Slovakia. Also, the people, they were amazing. I love them, so I will definitely come back.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Alongside the champion, the winner of the televised final, Tim Foy Jr. out here for the first time in the history of the event, getting a perfect score. You're the man who got it done. It's always a special moment, televised final, the lights, the cameras, the action, and you're the one who got it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You always want to bowl a perfect game, so being able to do it, especially on TV in the first one in 16-year history of the tour, it makes it even more special for me.
And Tim, walk us through the process here, because you're hitting strike after 5, 6, 7 strikes. Is there something that crawls into your mind, maybe the element of doubt, or are you just so dialed in, just focused on the moment, you have to handle things as they come?
It's more or less focused on the moment. You can't rewrite the past, so in my mind, all those strikes that I had before don't exist anymore, so I just go through my process, and it's just repeat and one shot at a time.
Rinse, repeat, one shot at a time. It brings us to the end of a week as well. It was a tremendous adventure. The bowling family all together from over multiple events, multiple cities in France, multiple centers. You met a bunch of people. What are the 1 or 2 takeaways that you're going to have from the week?
Oh man, I had a time of my life. Being able to see different places that are absolutely beautiful, experience things that, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. So before bowling ever started, I already felt like I had won, just for the sheer fact of I made memories that, I might not have been able to make in my life. So this is a beautiful area, and I met a lot of great people, and honestly, I can't wait to come back if I can.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations.